So we finally just got to the JFK Centurion Lounge and we're super excited, but they wouldn't let us in.
Yeah,
you wouldn't let us in!
We're stuck.
I just need a champagne, man. She's laughing at us. I'm already seeing how massive this lounge is. There's this big door here. I think we just push it.
Okay.
What?
Oh my god.
Don't tell anyone. That was so cool.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that.
I see why they call it the Flagship Lounge.
We got to our gate early, but it's packed down here.
Group 1.
We're first class flying up to New York to check out the JFK Century Lounge. Jet bridge is leaving, so we're gonna lay flat and sip on some bubbles. Let's go.
Landed in JFK, gonna go check out the Centurion Lounge, brand new, super excited.
Biggest one in the world.
Oh!
We just missed it! We're stuck.
I just need a champagne, man.
All right, we're here.
Okay, just because I'm cold, but I'm still smiling with the mask.
It's okay. Better now.
Early?
Yeah, you wouldn't let us in.
It's all the policy.
It's okay. We'll get you a drink. We'll get you a drink.
Yeah, right here. Welcome to the JFK Centurion Lounge. We're super excited about this Centurion Lounge because it's going to be their flagship lounge. It's the biggest lounge. It's 15,000 square feet. It's the only two-story Centurion Lounge that Amex has to offer, and it's got a really cool vibe to it. It's a little different. Okay, so something we noticed right off the bat as soon as we walked in is there's this 1966 little phone booth area where it's like, in that era, if I were to sit in that era, this is what 1966 feels like. It's really cool, really unique, and I can't wait to see what other years there are here at the JFK Century Lounge. As soon as you walk into the right, we have the restrooms. I'm assuming they're gonna be beautiful and well cleaned. There's so much staff here already that we're running into. As soon as we pass the bathrooms, there's this really cool stairwell.
Okay, now we're heading downstairs. Centurion Lounge. This is the only two-story or two-level Centurion Lounge in the world right now.
You can see what looks like we got to the second floor of the Centurion Lounge at JFK. As soon as we got down to the first floor, I'm already noticing how massive this lounge is. It's literally enormous. There's no one around us, which is pretty rare for an Amex lounge. When we came down here, I turned the corner, and there's even more space. Take a look at this, Chris.
Wow.
This is insane.
Wow, I see what you mean now. This lounge is huge. 15,000 square feet, like in two levels.
There's so much seating area. Whoa, these views, man. Look at these views. Yes, so 3 bars though. So unlike some of the Centurion Lounges, you don't always get a nice runway view like this. In Miami one you do, in this one obviously JFK you do, but you know.
San Francisco and Houston, you know.
Yeah, in Philly there was really nothing, and IAH are like underground. Houston. Yeah. We're checking out the first bar, which is on the first floor, but underneath the entry. More massive seating. Oh, this is something I really love about Amex lounges, the Centurion Lounges. The old cameras, the old books, everything is, I would just decorate my house like this. Look at this is incredible.
Everyone on Instagram said you should put their dog in their outfit.
I need that, man. I love all the art too. It's JFK history, we got the Brooklyn Bridge here. Just notice that, obviously due to COVID times, there's a divider in between each seat. So like you can't sit here, these are closed, but we can come sit over here. So there'll never be anyone too close to you so you can feel safe. You're always gonna feel safe because there's so much seating. What do you got here? Fabian, my man, what's going on?
Well, we have a bar over there.
Okay.
And a hidden speakeasy.
Oh, so we just go for the speakeasy?
Yeah, it's like a 1920s
Yeah.
prohibition.
I love that's my
You weren't
favorite
supposed to
era.
tell us about it though. We're supposed to find it.
So for now,
So snacks on the bottom floor, main food on the top floor.
right, they have steaks, potatoes, like coffee mushroom. Yeah.
Oh my
So we
God.
gotta go get some food soon.
Incredible landing.
All right, so we're about to find out what's behind this secret door, but unfortunately we can't show you, so bye.
Sorry, bye.
Big moment.
There's this big door here. I think you just push it. Whoa.
Wow. So first thing I noticed, because I love espresso, is they have a La Marzocco Linea. Not the Linea Mini, the Linea proper. It's got 2 group heads on it, so I'm definitely having an espresso martini.
We're definitely getting espresso martini. You get 2 espresso martinis? Hey.
You just blew up the espresso martinis. I'm just like so amped on the La Marzocco Linea.
It looks so cool.
It's just like,
there.
oh, this is awesome.
1850, here we come, baby. Cheers, dude.
Cheers. Woo. So normally I basically grab 4 shots of espresso, pour them over ice at lounges, but here with that nice La Marzocco machine, they made an actual shaker for me. That is incredible. In full honesty, the espresso blend is a little bit brighter, more floral than I tend to like, but it's still incredible. So one thing I noticed is that the bar, the front facade of the bar, first off, there's power outlets around the entire bar with USB ports. So if you're sitting at the bar during normal times, you guys plug your phone in and charge it, which is super convenient, especially when you're traveling and you're on the go. There's also hooks for bags and purses, which is also very convenient, as a footrest as well. Now, what I found really interesting is that Amex did not skimp whatsoever on the finishes of the Speakeasy and honestly the whole lounge. They're Carrera marble tiles with silver inlays and Art Deco pattern. It looks absolutely beautiful. So it's just really awesome. I see those kind of details. You know, this is a real wood facade as well. There's period correct lights, style lights. The mirrors, you'll notice, are gold, also 1920s. If you don't know, I'm a little bit of a history nerd as well as an Abkey, and I love the 1920s. It's one of my favorite periods in American history. In fact, there's a really cool bar in LA called the Edison. This reminds me so much of that place. And anytime I get a chance to go to a 1920s themed venue, I am all in on it. Hence why we're here for a day trip. So just inside the Speakeasy is actually another bar. There's no one currently here, but I'm sure if you want to drink, they would grab one. But honestly, the Speakeasy is words out. Just don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone. That was so cool. Coolest lounge experience like ever, I think.
Yeah, I agree. That's probably the coolest thing I've seen in a lounge. Oh, look, Emex is here. Okay, so now that we checked out downstairs, the Speakeasy, the snack bar, the other bar, there's so much stuff here. We're heading back up to take a look at the Equinox Lab.
Let's do it. So we had to get some help from Rebecca, our friend here at Amex, to find the Equinox body lab. Equinox Body Lab. Insane. I wish we had more time so we could try out all the things in there. You could do yoga, you could do a quick strength class. The leg constriction is just, that's wild. That's really cool to have.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. I've been to some crazy lounges around the world, and this is definitely a unique feature. I'm excited to see if they bring this to other lounges like the San Francisco one that they just announced an expansion of. But we need to grab some food and grab a drink.
God, I'm so hungry, dude.
So we're gonna get some food and tell you what we think.
Let's do it.
Look, packaged cookies. You can try cookies here.
Let me hit one of those. We got an avocado immunity shot here. I took the one in Miami earlier. This one looks a little thicker. Let's give it a try. Not my favorite. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Too much immunity. Back upstairs, the main floor. More amazing views and a meeting table. It's a good conference area if you have to meet a bunch of people here. Say you need a business meeting and you just need to stay in JFK for a few hours. Boom, just use this massive table. It's very private around here too. So what do you think about the JFK Lounge?
2 words, blown away. I'm just astounded at how insane this lounge is. At 15,000 square feet, it is the most beautiful American Express lounge I've ever been to. And even for those Centurion Lounges, like this one stands out far none above all the others.
I get why when we walked in, they said this is our flagship Centurion Lounge. And I like all Centurion Lounges, but when you come in here, you really understand why it's our flagship lounge. They have things that other lounges don't have, and we really hope that they introduce things like that.
Absolutely. So when you walk in from the just ample seating area, even during normal times, there should be plenty of seating. The 2 levels, insane. The full massive food bar on the first level with a main bar is huge.
Yeah.
Then you go downstairs, and there is another bar, another snack area, a
hidden
whole
bar.
duplicate. Then there's a Speakeasy, 1850 Speakeasy, mind blown. And then all throughout the lounge are these little film booths. This is a massive one.
Yeah.
All tying back to history of American Express and different eras of New York reflecting local history, which I love when they tie
Yes.
in. Told you I'm a history nerd.
Yeah, I know, I love it. And there's one thing, like, at a lot of Centurion Lounges, like, it's not as expansive, so you don't get that privacy, but this one's so big, it's kind of hard not to feel, like, pretty private. We're talking very loud in here. There's no one anywhere around us.
This is an awesome experience. And if you ever get the chance to go to the JFK Centurion Lounge, I highly recommend it.
Highly
You know what we didn't mention? The Equinox Lab.
Oh, my God.
That was a whole other level of amenities. We need more time just for that. 3 hours is not enough.
If you plan on visiting this lounge, we highly recommend you at least add another hour so you can enjoy some of the Body Lab amenities.
And the food was absolutely incredible.
Yes.
The food and drinks are just like, again, world class.
Martini, espresso
1850.
martini with the 1850
Branding.
branding on it. Just, you'll have to see it.
Now to get in here, you need the American Express Platinum card or the Centurion card, which is also known as a black card.
So platinum card, platinum business card, black card, and black business card. Also the Delta Reserve card they just added.
Now that gets you yourself in there with 2 guests, and if you want an additional authorized user for $175 for the next 3 authorized users, they'll also be able to bring themselves and 2 guests in as well.
And just make sure you get here within 3 hours of
You're gonna need it.
because obviously, first of all, you're gonna need it. And we actually got denied entry because we had about 15 minutes.
Too early.
Yeah, before we were eligible to enter. So
And they're strict on the rules here.
yeah, I'll have to
I
say
see
they're
why.
strict, but I get it. It gives everyone a little better experience inside when it's not packed.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go back down to Speakeasy and grab a drink.
Yeah, let's
And
go.
catch a flight. Let's go.
Let's go, dude.
And now to my favorite part of the lounge. Hello. All right, let's do it. Okay, we just finished up at JFK Century Lounge. That was incredible. I got some to-go food.
We were enjoying the Speakeasy Lounge so much. Like, we didn't want to leave. We didn't want to leave. We're risking missing our flight right now because we wanted to stay in the Speakeasy Lounge so long.
Hope we make it.
We're going to make it. We're going to make it.
We made it.
Made it, dude. Made it.